this is just a quick video on Nicos. It's been highly requested by Nico. So, came back today, and I mean, they're all healthy, everything's fine. That's a dead stick insect I put in, and they've been struggling with the stick insect. It's the first time they've ever struggled with anything. I've had to chop it into 3. It's still in one piece, but I've chopped it into 3, give them a way in. But they've had that since about 1 o'clock, and it's now 12:30 at night or something. That's just unheard of for them. In the meantime, they've had... Oh, it's still there. I think they've had a cricket with its head chopped off and its legs chopped off there. Still moving its back end there. Cucumber when I got back, it was frozen cucumber and a frozen grape. And that grape was literally just a sea of bodies. They love grapes. Absolutely love it. But I did all that before putting this feeder in. This feeder is, I think, a 3mm or 30mm. I don't know what it is. Middle-sized feeder. And they've not had anything at all since last Thursday. So they're a bit hungry for sugar. And they drank it that fast, there was like a froth of bubbles around the top. They've never done that. I mean, they've had little bubbles before, but never like a froth. It was gone in about 2 hours. So when I can get brood, that's how, by having that heat mat up there. You can see they're chilling out in the tubes here. And there, and there, and there. And I've got some... the gasters are nice and small at the moment. It's melon flavour, so it's like the light green colour. And they're looking pretty cool. I mean, they're quite relaxed now. They were manic when I got back. The only thing they're manic on now seems to be this. Which is nice to actually see them trying. And this stick insect. Looking at it for hours. Is that a major they've got in there chopping it up now? Sorry, it's a bit grainy insect in there. Yeah, the major's in. Oh, there's another major there, so they are. Maybe that was the problem. They needed to get the majors in. I've not tried to get this food bowl back for a while. See, they are leaving crap in there, to be honest. I gave them half a roach last Thursday before I went away. And then, so that's just that. Just an overview. That's the Saturn large with that many ants in it. You've probably seen all this, but they're connected using, these are Wakushi's new tube connectors, so there's a right angle and a 3-way connected between that and the what's it called? That's High Tech Ants Outworld at the back there, which I'm not actually using for anything other than as an outworld they can just go into. A bit more space. I'll actually see where the rubbish is there. I'm not bothered cleaning it out since I got them, but I will do. But I think I can just stick a tube in and sort that out, hopefully. It's just dry waste. And they're sitting on an extra, you can't see it, but that's an extra large Gen 3 with the humidity meter in the middle. And the humidity meter is actually on Bluetooth anyway, so I can still, if I really want to, I can see what it is. It doesn't really matter. No heating's been on for a few weeks now. I'm sure you'll want to see these as well, since you've just got yours. So the barrier's failing a bit at the moment. So I've got one there. It doesn't really worry me. I can put the lid down like that and they won't just go flying off. They'll still be there in a few minutes. So it needs a new barrier. And I've not cleaned them out for ages, so there's lots of dead around here. You can see they're pretty lively. They're eating a that's not a cricket at the moment. That's a piece of cucumber, and I actually soaked sugar water into it. Thought I'd see what I thought about that. There's a few winged ones walking around. Then there's 3 tubes. Can I get one? So we'll see what's going on there. That's brood at the back there. Plenty of queens. And bits and bobs going off in there. Yeah, there's decent. It's not like jam-packed with brood, but it's there. And I don't know if I can. I'm videoing here. Can we see what's in that one? Yeah, you can see. So, you know, looks pretty good to me. That's the 2 small tubes, and then the big one, I don't know if I'll even be able to video. You're going to see down there. So, the colony has been blowing up, basically, which is what I wanted to do. Yeah, no problems there. Quite pleased with them. So I might up the feeding a little bit, but I've got a plan. I'm waiting Waiting on some measurements from Jake, antimatters, because these are tetramorium that came from Jake, so I'm thinking about having an antimatter set up there in that space if it'll fit. Because this isn't needed anymore. So I've got that sort of L-shaped space there. I need to fit an outworld, and if it works out, I don't know if it will. But if it could, I mean, I can always have the outworld higher up like that one was, and have antimatters nests with antimatters bicarbonate inside them. I think that'd be cool. So anyway, there you are. That's my Nicos and my tetramorium bicarbonate. I've not had any big disasters after I came back from holiday. It's turning into a bit more of a video now from this side. These are the Rufa glaucus. They like their grape as well. They just get sugar water in there. I don't think I'm going to show the brood. They've picked up really well since their sort of die-off. They've not got the brood out at the moment. They often have the brood out there. You see how swollen they are? Look like giant swollen Lasius nigers. These are much bigger than Nicos. You can just about make out there's just like a carpet of pupas in there. So I'm expecting quite a bit of growth out of these girls actually sometime soon, because they can literally have, from the entrance to that gypsum all the way across that corner is just a layer of pupa when they get them out. So they're doing quite well actually, I think. Oh, and that's the new experiment. These are the foam inserts. So I've changed that tube. These are the maculatus, which are alive and kicking. See what? There she is. Feeding that one. So they're quite pretty, and these are the ones that are supposed to go bonkers fast, you know, faster than Nicos, although, I don't know, mine don't seem to. And this might have to change a bit, because they're not using that nest at all. They're not, you know, they're quite happy just in there, the Venus, that's how big they are. But I don't think I need that nest on there. I'm going to take it off, it gives me a chance to use it for something else. And they can't get into those Venuses yet, but they are all connected up. So that's my expansion plans for now for the maculatus, if it happens. And this is the mystery box. Ooh. I'm not going to do it. I've held back. That's the substrate. That's a large nest, Gen 3 large, which I'm not going to use because I happen to have this one. Can I show you? The screws are all undone at the moment, so I'm actually going to get the kids to do this for me. I was going to do it tonight, and then I thought, no, I know my son would love to do this. I'll sprinkle all the substrate in there and get it all nice and neat, and my daughter, well, they'll see what I mean. Look, 2 big chambers, gypsum chambers. This one at the front. This is what Sid uses. In fact, this is the only one he's got that's thoroughly tested and recommended for harps, and he doesn't sell it. I bet he would actually if harps take off a bit more, which they are doing really. So I'm not even going to open this box yet. This is Antantic's surprise. It's all going to happen sometime soon. I'm going to do it tomorrow probably, and then yeah, and then yeah, I'm not going to go into the toilet now. So this is just the colonies that stayed in this room, basically, and they're doing well. I'm pleased with them. But there's a lot more to show you. Obviously the Manicurita challenge and the ants that all got moved and how they're doing, but I'm not doing that now, maybe tomorrow. Okay, so there you go. Did you a Nicos update there, Nico?